Good morning from lovely Warwickshire. Yes, I'm trying to do more car camping while the conditions are right, as in it's not pitch black at 4 o'clock at night, and it's not freezing cold and it's not too hot. So here I am in this is a spot that I used to live in. Well, never consecutive days, because when I lived in a van I would move different places every day, but this was one of my favourite spots. It's a little lay-by. One of the downsides of this lay-by is that the HS2 works are just around the corner, and they've got temporary traffic lights on this hill behind me. It's a hill that goes over a bridge that goes over a canal, so sometimes you get a build-up of traffic sort of along here. Not very big build up obviously because we're in the countryside, but it's morning, so I've took some of my window covers down. It's all a bit hit and miss at the moment window cover wise, because I haven't quite perfected it. I used to have a method, but I lost one of my window panels, and don't even ask what's happening behind me, because it's just a chaos of those big thermal curtains are great. These things, look, they're great. I've got one behind me and it's propped up by a camping chair because I temporarily can't find the extending curtain rod that I usually use. Anyway, ignore the windscreen wiper. That's because it doesn't actually work anymore, and I haven't got around to fixing it. That's a tinted black back window, which is awesome because the window broke, smashed into 1,000 pieces, and some man came out and fitted me a new window, but somehow he couldn't get that windscreen wiper thing working properly. I'm told it needs a new round thing with a hole in. You'll all know what that is, but I can't remember temporarily. Nut, not a nut. But anyway, maybe a nut, I don't know. Maybe I'm the nut. Anyway, that's the view out of this window. Unfortunately, someone's been fly tipping a bit of wood, but it's not too bad. Oh, and the great thing about sleeping next to a hedge is A, you can empty a potty in the morning, and B, sometimes you get birds, especially if you put a bit of food out. Sometimes you get some nice birds and things. So I always like to sleep next to trees, because if I'm going to sleep next to a wall, I might as well just be in bed at home, or in a, so it's got to be something a bit sort of green and pretty about it all. That there is my half-eaten dinner, because I had 2 cheese scones, but I only managed to eat one of them, and that's my little lamp. Those lamps are worth their weight in gold. Look, I love these. I'll show you. It charges up off USB. Turn it on, makes a nice little noise, and then it comes on, and then it will, if I manage to convince it, do its multicoloured thing, look like that. You can have ambient lighting. Oh, how cool is that? Yeah, so I love these lights, and they're not easy to lose either if you put them down somewhere. Now, yeah, there's an example of a car pulled up at the lights. Yeah, waiting for them to change. This hodgepodge of a mess is me. I've got a nice cup of coffee here somewhere. Might as well drink. Oh, here it is. Yes, I have got a kettle. I don't know. How all you people do this minimalist thing with a back being just bed and nothing else? I don't know, because if I wake in the night, which I always do, I want to be able to have a cup of coffee and maybe something to eat and just function. I've got my water bottle there, gas canisters, spare bag of crisps. Even got some bird seeds and nuts. And that back blue thing with palm leaves on, somebody gave me that, and it's brilliant because I put that on the back window, and at night it stops the light getting out, and also it's a lovely view. It looks like I'm lying on a beach. Yes, this is my bed. It's very comfortable. Basically, it's a sun lounger, and then on top of that, one of these trifold mattresses, and then my quilt. I don't really like sleeping bags. Usually if I've got a sleeping bag, what I'll do is I'll just keep it open and put it in a quilt cover. And then this here is my extra storage. So in this superior you can have one of the back seats up in its normal position. Although it's very hard if you want to give someone a lift, but yeah. So I just thought I'd give you a glimpse of what it's like at 7 o'clock-ish on a countryside morning. Yeah, well, I'm going to drink my coffee now and sign out, and I'm going to try and do to keep this car camping going for a little while. We're working on decluttering my bedroom. My bedroom is basically now a storage space for I don't know how many tents that I've collected over the years. I'm hoping, sorry, not me, there's no one else here. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to start doing bushcraft and camping experiences again. I struggle a lot with my health, so I've got to go and see a consultant on Friday. Results of my latest CT scan on my lungs. But yeah, I love bushcraft and I love camping, and I don't know how many tents, but they've all got separated from the poles. It's a big mess, so that's a big job I've got to do, put all the tents back with the right poles, so we can start doing a bit of that. I'm going to do it with people who don't normally get the chance to do that, because for various reasons they've got health problems, or uh, they're in recovery from addiction or whatever. So I'm doing a refresher course this Monday, bushcraft skills for women, and I've got to write a risk assessment. Yeah, hate risk assessments. Normally just steal one off the internet and modify it slightly. But yeah, that's what hopefully we're going to be doing, and I should be able to film a bit of that. But yeah, I'll sign off now and find another location tonight. I've got to go into town today anyway, I've got things to do. But yeah, that's me. See you later.